Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Overnight Shift, the most unique and idiosyncratic program ever conceived by the mind of man. We come to you live from the studios of Multicultural Broadcasting Incorporated, where you, the listening audience, are about to be regaled by the finest display of musical consummation ever presented in this, the regarded medium of radio broadcasting. This monumental task, this Bunyan-esque attainment, can only be executed by a man of elephantine musical perspicacity, interminable and stupendous scholarship, taste and sensitivity of biblical proportions. A man whose repository of musical intelligentsia is exceeded only by his monumental hubris. A man with the astonishing ability for speaking volumes, and who insists upon doing so. I refer to the one, the only, Dawoud the Renegade Sufi.
Assalamu alaikum and good morning, and thank you to the control voice for that wonderful and complimentary introduction. And yes, I am Dawoud the Renegade Sufi, and you are listening to the Overnight Shift on AM 930 WPAT, and it is Saturday, the very 18th of January 2020. Shout out to Brother William Kareem, the executive producer and grand poobah of this program and the following program, the hour before. And I strongly suggest that you stick around and tune in for that show, for news, commentary, and music. The finest you're going to find. And a shout out to DJ O'Baby, the Groovy King, who is shouting back from down the hall. He has just regaled you with 2 hours of the finest music from the continent of Africa. And a shout out to the executive producer of Sunu Afrique, Brother El Haji Ndao. Tune in tomorrow, or actually tonight, technically, at 10 p.m. if you want to know what's really happening in Senegal and in the rest of Africa. In any case, my job here is to bring you music of a unique and beautiful and arcane nature. I'm going to start with something that I've never played before, but I always try to play something that I've never played before, and so far I think I'm doing pretty well. I've never actually played the same song twice since I've been on this program. Well, I hope I can keep that up. In any case, here's something I know that I have never played before. Give this a listen.
Feel the same.
That was somebody who goes by the name of Smokey the Ghost with a piece called Her Name Is. And before that, we had Weird Fishes by Radiohead. I haven't played any Radiohead. I don't think I've ever played Radiohead on this program. So, there you have it. But let's move right along, because you are here for some music. I've got something here that I think that you might like. This is something new coming mainly out of India by way of Santa Monica, California, if memory serves me correctly, with a little bit of Middle Eastern thing woven into there in a weird sort of a way. That was Rasputin by the Ayub Sisters. That was a lively little piece, wasn't it? And before that, Bright Eyes by Anushka Shankar. In case you're not aware of it, she is the daughter of the great master sitarist Ravi Shankar. You know, when that was playing, I had to figure out what I'm going to play next, because I don't have any, like, pre-arranged set lists. I pretty much wing this whole thing. I make it all up as I go along. So I was thinking that it'd be kind of nice for some blues. How about some blues? That was Jimi Hendrix with a posthumously released piece off of the Cry of Love album called My Friend. Something you don't hear every day, and it's a kind of it's a blues, actually. It really is, but it's the kind that only, it's Hendrix. And before that, Where Did You Sleep Last Night by Leadbelly. And I'll tell you something. If you're looking for blues, it don't get any more blues than that. Now you are tuned in to the overnight shift on AM 930 WPAT, and I am Dawoud the Renegade Sufi, and that means that this show presents all kinds of music, and you do not know from 1 minute to the next what I'm going to play. So I'm going to give you a couple of pieces, and I gave you 2 blues pieces. So I'm going to switch things up. I'm going to give you some classical music for you there, kids. That was the Clancy Brothers, a piece called The Crappie Boy, which is an old folk song from Ireland about something that apparently happened during the British occupation. Before that, of Ireland, Pablo Casals with a classic 1936 recording of the Bach Cello Suite, the prelude to the Bach Cello Suite in G minor by Johann Sebastian Bach. So, let's move right along with some other music. Here's something that I've been looking for an excuse to play for quite some time, like a lot of the music that I save up for this program. Check this out. This got a little meat and potatoes on it for you.
Program director, stage manager, okay, at the same time. And, making sure, okay, you look at the audience, you look at, what is going on, right, and time and other things like that. And you're trying to see, even though that it was scheduled for this artist to come and this like that, okay?
Yeah.
You use their discretion to say, you know what, let's switch it because, some people want to exit.
Yeah.
So one of them did not like it. But, the one that represented, one of the acts, okay, the manager, said, man, why are you holding this? I said, listen, it's all right. I know what I'm doing, okay? Your artists, all right, need to perform last. Because, right now, okay, the headliner, okay, is caught someplace else and it will not be here. So your act, okay, now becomes the headliner. So let's do like, peace and all that, okay? People just, came around and said, okay, baby, don't worry, leave it alone. Okay? Because it got some point that said, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go get this thing done.
Right.
Let's go. You want to fight? Let's go.
Right.
So that, say, listen, please,
Right.
Okay, don't leave it alone. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ego. It's really a lot of ego involved.
Days
as
later,
far as,
he came and apologized or something.
years later. Well, at least he came.
Yeah.
That was important. Because it's good that he didn't want to carry that with him.
Yeah.
For the rest of his time, he didn't want to carry that.
Because he knew that it was stupid.
Yeah, the whole idea.
Why do you want to find someone, okay? This is somebody that I know though,
Yeah.
Okay, we have good rapport and all that, alright. But that particular day,
The ego gets involved as far as that. Yeah.
I was like, listen, take it easy.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your act is gonna go on.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just finish this in here
Yeah.
over here, because the audience, anyway.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why, I'm supposed to do, like I was saying, I was supposed to do something with my sons.
Mm-hmm.
And it was supposed to be, because both of my sons are artists, but like, and one son has affiliations with other artists, and then the other son has affiliations with other artists and other groups, and so the whole idea was like, if you get him involved, and especially as far as doing this song, that the others are going to want to get involved in it, or if you do with this son, and if you do this song that they've all done it, and then the others are going to want to get involved, and then it's going to be a little more complicated, because again, you start talking about egos and all the rest of that stuff that actually get in there. One thing that I found that like when I was working with my sons, as far as creating this group, when artists, upcomers, they see that you have something going on, and that the possibility exists that you might
That was a local group called The Mast, with a piece called Trump, which actually came out a number of years before the present presidential administration. Excellent prognostication and foresight. And before that, a piece called Rush Over by Michel Ndegeocello, featuring the bass guitar virtuosity of the great Marcus Miller. And you are still tuned in to the Overnight Shift on AM 930 WPAT, and I am still Dawoud, and I will be with you for a little while longer. I got time for one or two more pieces of music, and afterwards, after I leave, you will be regaled with the works of Brother William Kareem, who will be bringing you music, news, and commentary. Anyway, let's get to a little bit of music while I still have the opportunity. Here's something to shift gears on you yet again. Blade Runner.
Yeah.
My friends, time is running short, and I'm about to turn the microphone and the airwaves over to Brother William Kareem. And in the background, you are listening to Love Theme from the Blade Runner soundtrack by Vangelis. And before that, Strangers in the Night by Old Blue Eyes himself, Frank Sinatra. And I want to thank you for tuning in and for supporting this radio broadcast, and stick around for the hour before with Brother William Kareem. And whoever you are, wherever you are, I pray that you are safe, that you're warm, you're happy, you're healthy, you're with someone you love, and that your cookie jar is filled to the very brim with the cookies of your choice. Inshallah, I will be with you next week. And until that time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuhu. It's all yours.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Peace. Thanks a lot for watching, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell icon. And I have another YouTube channel that I devote entirely to my music. Just do a search for God's Unruly Friends. Can't miss it.